Yo, song of the year?
Song of the year.
I think we know what song of the year is. I think it was very clear
And that is
what song of the year is. ZZ, Kodak Black, Offset, Travis Scott. Let me lay it out for you.
Please do.
That beat alone is legendary.
Yeah.
That's a legendary beat.
I'll give it that.
2 months before the song dropped, Kodak got out. The beat dropped. Videos of him just dancing to a beat surface all on Instagram, all on Snapchat. It's everywhere. The beat is legendary. Puts the song at an 8 already. Now, I'm going to be honest. Travis Scott and Offset didn't raise the level of the song, but Kodak saved it. He said, hit the Z-Walk, Dickies with my Reeboks. I don't say much. I just let the heat talk. What else you want? What else you want?
Have we not heard that before, though?
Name me a better beat. There's no better beat than that. That song flows. Every time you hear that, you hit the little dance like this.
Yeah.
It's
felt that song.
Hey, man, look. I raved about it. I ain't never did that before for a song before in my life. I never been heard the beat and been more anticipated for a song that dropped. I didn't care who was on it. As long as somebody put words to that beat, I could rap on that beat right now, and I could put it.
I'll go ahead.
All right, well, don't put me on the spot like that. But I'm just saying that it's just some beats that can carry the song, carry the wave. I think Kodak killed it. I think Offset made it cool. Travis Scott came in way too early. He should have let the beat mellow out a bit and just let it, because you got to let it breathe for a bit. But he went right in on it. But that's still song of the year because just off the beat alone. The hype around it, you could play it anywhere, hit the dance, has his own dance to it.
Okay.
Just for that song alone. That has to be the song of the year.
Okay, so now I got different reasons for my song of the year. My song of the year, much like you said yours around, like, everybody was hyped up for it. Song of the year, not even just rap song of the year. Song of the year was This Is America by Childish Gambino. Now, let me explain, like Kevin Hart. Let me explain. Now, this song was everywhere. I mean, the first day people were hearing about it. I mean, it was #1 trending on YouTube, and that's what I'm going based off of. This song made you think. And even Childish Gambino left it ambiguous. I mean, even to this day, it's like people are trying to figure out what this song was about. You got the white horse coming in, like with the apocalypse. You got the cop cars. You got the dude being shot, the gospel. I mean, there's so many ways you can go about it. And it's like, it sparked so much controversy. Everybody was talking about this song for quite a while. That's why I'm like, that has to be song of the year. It has to be. I mean, it's still probably some stuff that we don't know that we missed about it. That's what does it for me. I feel like Childish Gambino really, I mean, come on, man. That dude's a genius. I really fuck with that song.
Let me be honest with you.
Right.
People talked about that song for about a month.
About a month, okay.
About a month. Just like all the black injustices, they talk about it for about a month. Every time a black kid gets shot, talk about it for about a month, post it for about a month, and then we move on. So that was trending on YouTube, that was trending on Instagram, but after that, the meme stopped. Once the meme stopped, nobody really carried on with what happened with that anyways.
I feel you, but it's not just about black injustice. I mean, there's some stuff that you had to visually look at. Like, okay, you saw it was in a big warehouse, right? I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody was talking about how, like, America's a big corporate warehouse and all that shit is happening is everything that they want to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's so many ways you can look at it. You just got to keep, it has replay value. You got to keep looking at it and see, like, get your own perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? I think what song really is out there where you really, each listener, each person who's viewing it has their own perspective. And it can be true or not because that's how they see it. I mean, that's anything in the world. People are going to perceive how they perceive shit based on, their experience and how they see things. So I think that's why it was ahead of its time. Yeah, it had a quick fuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was talked about for a month and it was done. But I feel like it's one of those that we're going to remember, you know what I'm saying, for some time down the road.
It was talked about for a month just because our generation nowadays, we don't really emphasize or focus on songs with meaning. So that song did have an extra layer to it, but it wasn't as catchy as, some of the other songs that we have out there. That's why it didn't stick. Now, it had the little funny little pose to it, him dancing. It had that, but whenever our culture is met with something with meaning and content and, something that actually was good for your brain, they just shut it off, pretty quick. If it's something stupid about drugs, they gonna go with it all day, play it all day. So ZZ, more replay value than that.
Okay, all right.
Replay value. Who's walking down the street listening to This Is America? Nobody.
You know
Who's
what?
walking down the street listening to ZZ?
You know
Me.
what? You're right.
Me.
You're right. But
Who's bumping in the car?
see, that's why I said for different reasons, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, ZZ is a cool, let me turn up real quick. I feel that. Let's vibe. But me, I'm more of a lyrical, let me see what the hell you saying type person.
Right.
And I know a lot of people out there, that's why, that's my opinion. But since you're talking about our generation, like in drugs, and shit like that, let's transition to album of the year.
You already know.
And you already know
Easy.
what it is. It's
Easy.
only rivaled by J. Rock,
Easy.
but it's KOD, J. Cole. Y'all feel me? Stand Up. That album right there. Not only J. Cole kind of, let me put it like this. He embodied what it's like to be a new generation rapper today. Like, he did a lot of repeating the same hook. He kind of copied. He didn't copy flows, but he kind of like embodied some flows, like newer generation rap. Not only that, but he was able to send a message out there, something that's relevant and prevalent today in today's society, where we really use drugs a lot. We really cope with a lot of shit, depression, anything you want to say. We use medication, weed, lean, whatever. And it's like, that's not the answer. We need to not do that. And there's other ways and explain it. And not only does he do that, he explains I understand why you would, but there's a better way.
Right.
I feel like there was a bigger overall message with KOD being album of the year.
I think it was underwhelming for J. Cole. J. Cole's a great artist, up there with Kendrick. Second. He's up there.
Close.
But he's second. It was underwhelming for me just because the stuff he talked about drugs was pretty straightforward. There was no deeper. There's a deeper, but he was pretty much straightforward with it. Like, hey, we use drugs. Society's tripping on drugs. J-Rock's, when you look at his, it was more of a mix. You had everything you could want in an album. You had the party songs. You had Troopers.
Okay.
You had the one with Jeremiah.
Yeah, Tap Out. Oh, yeah.
Tap Out with Jeremiah. You had Rotation. Got the drink. You got everything in rotation. Then you had the deeper songs where J-Rock went into, his upbringing, his more talking about him trying to get back on his feet after the things he faced. You had, so he did that in Broke. He had The Bloodiest. He had E.S. Tales. He had J. Cole on the album. He had SZA. He had the Love. He had the music. He had the Kendrick with the mainstream song with Kendrick. The Wild Freestyle. Everything you can want in an album was on that album. West Coast dude, West Coast vibe. I'm a West Coast guy. I'm gonna always put the West Coast rappers up in there just because I like the beats. I just think we do it better. We the best.
Of course we do.
So I think he edges out J. Cole. Plus,
but tell the people why you think he edged out J. Cole.
One reason is because nobody was expecting that. Nobody's expecting from J-Rock. We got some other gems in TDE besides Kendrick, and Schoolboy Q, and the last reason is because simply he has more songs on there. J. Cole has 12. J-Rock has 13, and I think 13 is a higher number than 12. Therefore, album of the year.
Yeah, and then don't get me wrong, I really like that album. I mean, people are just getting opened up now to J-Rock. I mean, I was on J-Rock since No Sleep to NYC, kind of going back when him punching Kendrick, but
below 5'9", yeah.
It was second only. It's I just feel like KOD really it was relevant for now. You know what I'm saying? Especially with people like X, especially with X dying, they feel like he was the depression messiah, right? You know, something was going wrong. You know, it's okay not to be okay, and J. Cole kind of brings out KOD, and it's and there's multiple meanings. Kill our demons, and whatever you can get out of KOD, it's we all go through shit, and we need to pick our way on how to deal with it, and KOD kind of paves the way for that. It's there's more than just being numb to drugs, and it's not even just like that. He's talking about with brackets. He talks about the system, and he says 2018. Let me pick what I want to fund from an app from my screen. He gets into more shit, and that's why I was it's a little bit more political too. So I was KOD got the edge for me. Don't get me wrong. It's only neck and neck to redemption. Because I mean, come on, I rock with J Rock too. That dude's cold. But I just gotta say, J Cole's KOD got it for me, man. I
did like Kevin's Heart. I like that was an interesting play on words. I did, I play KOD, not more than I play Redemption, but I play KOD, and I just think I give J-Rock the edge just because it has variety. J. Cole's message is to heal the community, and that is for the communities, for the people. It's medicine for the people. But J-Rock also has some medicine. Maybe it's not put so eloquently as J. Cole will put it because he's not as much of a lyricist as J. Cole is. But I like J-Rock's album because it has variety. A lot of variety. Anyway, you feeling sad, you feeling happy, you feeling mad, you want to be in the lovers type of mood, you feeling hyped. Mm-hmm. There's tracks on there for you. Just pick one. Okay, so
I'll feel it.
But J. Cole's still my dude. It's just I thought J. Cole could have did better.
You think so?
I thought J. Cole could have. I always bring up Kendrick. I'm gonna end up bringing Kendrick up again, but.
And I think I know why you say J. Cole could have did better. Like, lyrically, he could have did better, right? But I think he did that. I could be wrong, but I think he did that on purpose because he's also, not only was his album talking about, like, you know, new shit and all that shit's happening today, he was trying to, like, show you, like, I can do it with this type of flow, too. Because, you know, everybody's complaining about mumble rap and everybody's complaining about these new rappers. He was like, look, I can do it this way and still spit a message. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like he's putting these new rappers on like kind of the hot seat. Like if J. Cole can do exactly how y'all doing it,
step the game up. You know,
ain't no point of us saying D-Rose 20 times. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
There's a spot that's an interesting thing. D-Rose, Lil Pump. I think that'll go great with the next thing we're about to talk about, and that's the state of rap.
State of rap.
I feel like my viewpoint is that there's room for all that. There's room for everybody in the game. Mm-hmm. Mumble rappers, lyrical rappers, drug dealing rappers, gang banging rappers, all that. I think I love the Little Pumps and the 6ix9ines. I love them. I don't hold them in high regard, but I think they're necessary. Everybody can't sound like Kendrick.
You're right, and I feel that. It's just I feel like how can I put? You talking about like 6ix9ine and Lil Pump? I think they take the shine away from some rappers who do deserve the fame. Like, for example, Dave East. I feel like Dave East is not getting the type of clout he deserves because he doesn't have a gimmick. He doesn't have a, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he really, bar for bar, pound for pound, he really can go at it. But he'll lose to Lil Pump because Gucci Gang. That's how you get it. And you know, those people are smart. You know what I'm saying? They're smart. They play it. They recognize they got their gimmick. They recognize that they do this, and they making money off it. You can't hate off that. Mm-hmm. But if we're talking about rap and we're talking about this, like going back into what it used to be. Like, there used to be like messages between people if you got what you were saying, and now like it's just like I said, it's Gucci Gang, and people who are really out here busting their ass for it are not gonna get noticed because they're not what's popular right now.
I think that's our fault. That's the community's fault. We're the tastemakers. Mm-hmm. What we like, what the people like, is what'll be popular. We like drugs, we like party songs, but you still got Jid, we still got Isaiah Rashad, we still got Denzel Curry. We got lyricists out here. Mm-hmm. They're not as big, but the real ones will listen, the real ones will follow, and the real ones will get the message that they have. So I just don't want it to get bland because I don't want, honestly, when I'm ready to go out and have fun, I don't want to listen to, something lyrical. I want to listen to something that'll,
I feel it.
I want to punch someone in the face.
I feel that's why I was like, I don't completely disagree with the fact that, there is room for people like 6ix9ine and that, because sometimes you don't want to listen to that. Sometimes you're in a different vibe or some shit. And I recognize that it's just, I wish they wouldn't get as much popularity as they do. That could be me just hating, call me an old head type of dude if you want. That's just me. It's like, damn, dude. And because it talking about the state of rap, it kind of deteriorates it. It's like, that's what we allow now. That's the new medium. That's what we say is okay.
It's watered down.
It's watered down.
Watered down. I would say watered down. Well, some of it is watered down, but like the auto-tune artists, watered down. Personally, I don't mess with anybody with auto-tune. Travis Scott, I love Travis Scott. I like him with Drake. I like him with Kendrick. I like him with anybody that has something good to say. But him alone, I can't do auto-tune. Mm-hmm. And there's too many auto-tune artists out here. There's everybody is getting big off of auto-tune, and I can't vibe with it. But that's why those dudes, I recognize those dudes. They have good songs, but I don't put them in the GOAT conversation, and that's kind of what I want to talk about next. Okay. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, what's your top three?
Top three?
Rap game, yeah.
Okay. Right now.
No, ever.
Ever. Top 3.
Ever.
Shoot, that's all you gotta give me some. They can't put me on the spot like
Hey,
that.
man. You want me to go first?
Dang. Yeah, go first.
All right.
Wait, let me tell you my first one, just so you know I ain't BSing on my first one. I'm putting Kendrick at number 1. So
Okay.
I'm talking about for generations, for time. I'm putting Kendrick at number 1. My other 2, give me some time.
Okay, I'll go. So Kendrick number 1. I got J. Cole. It's tough for me to say J. Cole, but I got J. Cole, and I got Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, okay.
Top 5. If Kanye's on the outside of that. Kanye's like, he's knocking.
5.5.
Yeah, he's knocking on the door, but Lil Wayne has been putting more work in. Lil Wayne hasn't turned into a disgrace. So, I got Lil Wayne. I got Kanye. No, Kanye's knocking on the door. I got Lil Wayne. I got Kendrick. I got Cole. And people, I know the old heads are gonna be like, "Hey, Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Biggie."
I got something for the old heads. So look, we gonna go Kendrick. We gonna go J. Cole. We gonna go E40. Because look, come on now, he is still. Come on, we started from all the way back then, and it can still go on the track right now and it be hot. E40 gets number 3 from me. Number 4, number 3, just for the fact of longevity, like Lil Wayne.
Longevity, yeah.
4 probably go to Nas, and number 5, shoot, that's tough. You know what? Forget it. People gonna hate me for this one.
What?
Just off popularity alone, if off appeal, and the world stops when you listen to him. And I'm not saying he's the greatest lyricist. I'm not just talking about like overall popular value. I gotta give it to Drake.
Yeah. He is definitely a mark in the game. He is not a pioneer, but he is an icon, a star. He has taken it to new heights, popularity to rap game to new levels. Not the best rapper, but he is a top performer and a top artist, one of the top artists. When we talk about why I didn't bring in Tupac, why I didn't bring in Biggie, I know they have messages, I know they have bars, but I do think that the fact that they died. They both passed really early, like Tentacion, that people glorify them and put their music higher than it should be. Like, I'm not saying you can't feel bad for someone that passed. We lost them too soon. Right. But I do think that they get too much credit because they're just being put in a higher status because they passed. So Kendrick has more work out than both of them. Kendrick has more projects. Kendrick has grown in every single project. He went from the party music, the hood music, the come up. Then he had Good Kid, Mad City, but he had the
Hub City Minor Threat. Let's go before that. Let's go Hub City Minor Threat. Once again, going back to No Sleep Till NYC.
And you can name all the tracks. Go ahead.
I can go back. But I'm not going to act like I've been on Kendrick the whole time. I found out about Kendrick 2011 with the snapback. Talking about Oprah's panties. That's on the beat. I was like, who is this dude? Then I went back and saw his old stuff on Spin Real. I was like, man, this dude's really the truth. I mean, come on. Fear K-Dot, Compton Chemistry. I mean, all the real ones. And then we can talk about Good Kid, Mad City, Section 8, To Pimp a Butterfly, which should have won the Pulitzer, by the way. Yeah, you heard it here first.
Arguably.
To Pimp a Butterfly should have won the Pulitzer. Damn was hot. But come on, To Pimp a Butterfly was way more in depth.
That's arguably the most woke album ever put together.
Exactly. 12
when we talk about black empowerment, he had a whole bunch of coons, a whole bunch of in front of the White House throwing up signs. Like, that is the apex of empowering your people.
And then to go down to another country and find an unreleased Tupac interview and mesh that into an outro of Mortal Man.
Right.
When I hear Mortal Man, I put Mortal Man on par with Love Yours. With J. Cole. I mean, both of those really make you sit back and, like, appreciate.
Yeah, so I just think and that's why I put him over J. Cole. I just think he has more layers. J. Cole gets it. J. Cole is woke as well, but he has more layers than these dudes. He has more layers than a Tupac, but he can't make party music like Tupac. He can make party music like Biggie. He can talk about selling drugs, being in the hood like those dudes. But when it comes to, higher level thinking, he has those dudes beaten. That's why I put him over them. Jay-Z, not the biggest Jay-Z fan, but I've seen Jay-Z's grown in status and wealth, but, just bar for bar, Kendrick he can go all day. He can wrap circles around Jay-Z, in my opinion.
I'm gonna tell you where J. Cole got Kendrick beat.
Where?
This is where J. Cole has the edge on Kendrick, and I mean it's features. When J. Cole features on something, he comes in with the idea of I'm gonna body this shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Kendrick features are whack. I'm just saying that it's not his song, so Kendrick, you know, can be a little bit more lax. I know when it's his stuff, he goes in, but I feel like J. Cole really he has a little bit more love for it when it comes to that. When he comes to the features, he's like, oh, let me feel this beat. Oh, this is how I'm gonna go about it, and it's really good. Now for the old heads, now I know we did our top 5 and all that, but I don't think I ever forgot about Gangstar, Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious 5. You know, I know about all that. I'm a rap connoisseur myself, but we're trying to keep it a little relevant. But back to the topic. That's where I got J. Cole edging out Kendrick is in features. And in the fact that J. Cole doesn't do features on his. I mean, people say that's not an accomplishment. But if you go platinum by yourself, I mean, like, come on now.
J. Cole definitely does more features than Kendrick. Anyway, Kendrick is not as out there. Both of them are pretty closed off in their own bag type of people. J. Cole just does more features. Mm-hmm. So if Kendrick did as many features as J. Cole did, I think they'd be hotter than that. That's just my opinion. But J. Cole's just out there more. But Kendrick is more versatile. Kendrick can hit the high note.
Mm-hmm. Everyday life music. Right.
Yeah. In the song with Travis Scott, hit that high note. Talking about Beyonce could sing. He hit that. Like, this dude can do it all. He's literally, there's no weaknesses. He's a 99 overall.
And I respect him for the fact that he brought out, like, some jazz artists, some other artists that, like, nobody really would have gave a second look at.
Right.
Unless he would have did it. Like, they do it for the love of the music. And that's why I got them top 2.
Yeah, so that's our take on the rap game nowadays. And hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll have more episodes for you guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if you feel like you got your top 5, put it in a section.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll take a gander at
it. Yeah. I'll go back and forth with you. I'll tell you all day why Kendrick's to go.
In the comment section. This is all we live for right here. So
I'm here for it.
Go at it.
Let me know.
Peace.
Peace.